Um, I just want to share something real quick. Um, Yesterday, a friend of mine called and he was like, his car was leaking oil. I asked him to describe what he saw, and I said, listen, call back the mechanic because you just got an oil change. Maybe something is wrong with the filter, or they just didn't tighten the bolt where they drained the oil from. So he did that, and they sent a tow truck and he called today, said he needed a ride to go pick up his car, and I said, okay, no problem, I'm gonna take him. Turns out that the place where he's going to pick up his car, a year ago they did a job for me on my car. I think it was like almost $700 or more, and I had a balance of $100, but I didn't go back. I was like, you know what? I think they charge a bit too much for that simple job, and I just figured I wasn't gonna pay it. So, um, turns out a year later, my friend is going to the place to pick up his car. So when I get there, I was like, oh, you know what? I'm just gonna pay it. So I went inside and I was like, listen, I have a balance. I'm not sure how much the balance is, even though I had a idea that it was $100. Um, Turns out that they didn't remember anything about it. They looked in their record, they couldn't find it anywhere. And I was like, just check maybe a year ago. And they went into the record for a year ago and they found it. And it was like, oh, it was like 108. And it was like, what? Are they kidding me? So the secretary was like, all shocked, like, who does that? Like, why would you do that? It's a year ago, and everybody completely forgot about it. And the manager, which is the owner, came and he was like, I remember seeing you. I remember something like that. And then he was like, you drive like a Chrysler, right, or something like that, or or a Honda Accord, And I said, yeah, yeah, you're right. And he was like, oh, okay, okay, I remember now, And he was like, wow, I completely forgot, that, I you kind of had a balance, and I gave it to her, and they wasn't so shocked. They was like, who does that? So now, I'm here, sitting in my car. I just had lunch and stuff, and I'm thinking to myself, like, should I had paid that balance? It's been a year ago, and um, obviously that everyone forgot. So I'm kind of feeling foolish, like I shouldn't had done that. It's $100. I shouldn't really just pay like a bill that's everyone forgotten about. I don't know. I'm like, you know what? $100 is not really gonna make me or break me. I had the money, so I paid it. I don't know if it was guilt. I don't know. I haven't really figured it out. I was just here just thinking about it, like what I did might not be very smart. You know what I mean? Maybe that's why they were so surprised, because no one never did anything of that sort. You know. But that's why I had to make a video and just put it out there. You know what I mean? So people would see that, what, sometimes when you find yourself in a position to do the right thing, I think you should just jump at it and do the right thing. Don't even second, thought it. Just do it, because you know what? At the end of the day, it pays off, to do the right thing. Because now, you know, I can do what I want, go where I want, not even second guessing that, oh yeah, you know what, I did something wrong, at this person house or whatever, I didn't replace it or whatever the case might be. Especially when it has to do with business, or whether it's a loan, in whatever the situation is. I honestly believe if you make a promise or make some kind of bargain or some kind of deal with the person, I believe that you should try to keep it as best as possible. So I just wanted to share that, you know, that video. Well, hope you like it.